How would you like to star in your very own presentation? How would you like to present your PowerPoint in person 24/7? And how would you like to reach anyone, anytime, anywhere in the world? Well, now you can. You probably know that there is nothing as powerful as presenting to your audience face-to-face, but PowerPoint without the presenter just doesn't have the same ability to communicate effectively. Have you ever asked yourself why? It's because you need to be there in person, standing in front of the screen and projecting your personality and energy across the room to your audience. On its own, PowerPoint presentations are worse than boring. Imagine slide after slide after slide of text and more text, boring your viewers to death. You need to ask yourself one question: what is the purpose of your presentation? Well, the answer is it's to impress your audience. It's to communicate your value. It's to reassure them of your credibility. It's to get them to respond to your call to action. And last but not least, it's to stand out from the competition. PowerPoint cannot do that on its own. It needs you to do the actual presenting, just like in a live seminar, or better yet, in a face-to-face meeting. And that's where a video of you presenting in person together with your PowerPoint makes that dull, dry presentation persuasive and so much more effective. So how can we make your presentation more powerful? Studies done at a well-known university nearly 30 years ago found that combined presentations with audio and video are 65% more effective than any other medium of communication today. Now, we all know that most internet users have the attention span of a mosquito. In a recent study, it was proved that if an average web surfer's attention is not engaged within 6 seconds, they will click out of the screen and just move on. Now, video has this ability to grab attention and hold on to it, as any TV viewer knows only too well. And as presenters, that's exactly what we're looking for. Video allows face-to-face eye contact, and as anyone knows, it's the emotional connection that really sells an idea. You can even make your presentation private in a password-protected online channel, keeping your material hidden from your competition. Gone are the restrictions of audience size or presentation times. Your presentation is now available to your guests wherever in the world they may be and at a time of their choosing, 24/7. Your online presentation is so much more impressive and professional looking than the other guy. You will be unique, and chances are that your competition hasn't caught on to this powerful idea quite yet. Let's talk a bit about leveraging your time. How often do you present? Once a week? Once a month? Why not every day, 24 hours a day? Obviously, because it's physically impossible to be presenting 24/7 in person. How many people attend your seminar? 1? 10? 20? Why limit the size of your audience? How many attendees drop out of your seminars because they just couldn't make it that day? Well, now that becomes a non-issue because they can attend your presentation at their own convenience. Of course, there is a way that you and your presentation could somehow be available 24/7, and it's on the internet. So now you're probably asking yourself, how much does all this cost? Well, the answer is, it costs less than you think, and probably less than your yearly fix of Starbucks coffee. Besides, unlike the coffee, your presentation actually makes you money. Now, if you're concerned about return on investment, let's say if you landed just one customer using this tool, with our pricing, you would probably make at least 100% profit, if not way more. And last but not least, the very same video presentation can be used and reused in more ways than one: trade shows, DVDs, CDs, websites, even on VHS tapes, and all at no extra cost. Now, you're probably under the misperception that streaming video production has to be so expensive. That's a false notion that's actively encouraged by the video production industry. Our competition is scratching their heads and wondering how we can be priced as low as we are. Well, here's how. We use your own PowerPoint and your own voice. We record your video and your slides simultaneously, while you control the pace of your own presentation. Using a teleprompter cuts down on the number of takes. You book just 1 hour of video time. And of course, with our own special post-production system, which cuts down on our editing time, that cuts down on your costs as well. Our process is really simple and time-saving. Just email us your script and PowerPoint file beforehand, and we'll have everything ready for your taping session. Then you book an appointment and come into our studio, which is fully equipped with professional sound and lighting, and you even have a teleprompter. Then we stand you in front of your camera, and you deliver your presentation as usual, clicking through the slides at your own pace. And in an hour or less, we'll have you out of there. After that, we get to work behind the scenes, and in just a couple of days, you have a professional presentation that is the envy of your competitors. And of course, there's no limit to the optional extras we can provide. A custom PowerPoint presentation built to your special requirements? No problem. Just let us know what you want and we can build it for you. After all, we have been creating custom PowerPoint presentations for the last 16 years. With our web development expertise, we can also build a mini website with your very own branding to host your presentation inexpensively and yet reliably, together with your own unique domain name. We can keep it password protected and really private. Traffic generation? No problem. We use search engine optimization and have a host of other strategies to drive customers to your website. In conclusion, never forget, the main purpose of any presentation is to communicate effectively and profitably. And that's where we have hit upon the unbeatable combination, combining your own PowerPoint with your own streaming video. So give us a call and we guarantee we will help you stand above the rest and convert your viewers into customers.